If you look at any of these products and you try and find a list of ingredients, what flavorings they've used, what food colorings, if any, what chemical products they've used to flavor, you can't see any list of ingredients here. You can't see it certainly on any of these cigars. You can't see it on these packages. You can't see it on this water pipe tobacco at all. And if you don't read Arabic, you can't read any of even the basic information about the product on the water pipe tobacco. Right. So if you're a consumer looking at a package and saying, I wonder what's in this, there's no information on it about what's in it. So this is watermelon and raspberry flavored water pipe tobacco, and again, it looks pretty close to a candy product. This is another kind of product that has a fruit flavors, it says, and it has pictures of various fruits on it. It has the word tobacco there, but it's a little bit misleading. Doesn't look like a package of cigarettes. Same size. These are some packaged cigar products here that are again in various flavors, including these as well. The main groups I think that we're particularly interested in because of their appearance are these, which are called blunts, and these are little flat cigars that are sold individually. And if you look at this, it looks like a gum or a candy product, perhaps a fruit roll-up. You'd have to look pretty hard to see the word cigar on the packaging up here. That's the only place. You don't see the word cigar or tobacco anywhere on the large majority of the packaging here on any of these, as opposed to something like this grape flavored cigar where you do see the word cigar on it, but again it's grape flavored, as are many of these, peach flavor, grape flavor, vanilla flavor. This one's particularly interesting because when you can see through the packaging into the tube, and what's in there looks to be some kind of cylinder with some little pictures on it, so it doesn't even look like a brown tobacco product as opposed to, say, this cigar. So there are many kinds of deceptive packaging. These little cigars, very deceptive, don't look like except that they're single in the shape of a small cigar. They don't look like a tobacco product. They're nice colors. There's no warnings or information on them at all. Neither is there any warning information or ingredient information on any of these products. So you would have no idea looking at them apart from the fact that they're flavored, and you'd presumably know what you were looking for, that these were tobacco products. Menthol is not a candy or fruit flavor. It's an agent that was added to cigarettes beginning in the 1920s. To make it simply easier to smoke, because the menthol numbs the tissues of the throat and the lining of the respiratory tract, so it's easier to inhale it, particularly if you're a starting smoker. So it's not surprising that a lot of kids would be interested in menthol, and we found that the study that was released recently showed that well over 20,000 Ontario students are using menthol, of those who report using a tobacco product in the past 30 days. So it's another serious issue. It's a little different because it's not a candy or fruit flavoring, but it's something we need to get rid of in cigarettes as well. It makes it easier to smoke for all smokers a little bit. We're not necessarily being told the truth when people say that there's no shisha or no tobacco in shisha. The other thing, though, is that even if there isn't any tobacco in shisha, inhaling it is still very dangerous. There are very toxic contents in it. It's an organic material. Any organic material that's heated or partially burned produces carcinogens and carbon monoxide. The carbon monoxide levels that come off this stuff, whether it has tobacco in it or not, are very dangerous. I mean, we're used to all kinds of statements from the tobacco industry. The bottom line is the scientific research that has been done here shows kids are using this product. We don't want kids to smoke. We don't know any group in society that wants kids to smoke. Maybe these industry people do, but the bottom line is, if we have nearly 60,000 Ontario kids using these products, it's something that we want to get rid of, to get off the market. When you look at a product like this, cigars don't have to have the same warnings that cigarettes have to have on them. So it would require major federal legislative change, and we don't see any sign of that. But even if you have part of this kind of packaging visible, it still doesn't look like a cigarette package. It's one thing to have a cigarette package which everyone knows is a cigarette package with a warning on it. These don't look like cigarette packages, so to have a warning on them might or might not be effective. Probably wouldn't be that effective, just because of the nature of the product, which is so attractive to so many kids, as the study that we released showed.